Dracule Mihawk, recognized worldwide as the #1 swordsman, holds the title of the world's strongest swordsman. Before the time skip, he was 41 years old, and later 43. That title alone was enough to make any swordsman wary, because Mihawk didn't need to prove it with words, but with what he had demonstrated. In their first encounter with Roronoa Zoro, Mihawk didn't even draw his real sword. He only used the smallest knife to fight, and coldly said, "I don't use cannons to hunt rabbits." With only that weapon, Mihawk easily overwhelmed Zoro completely. Even so, Mihawk didn't underestimate Zoro. He respected his opponent's courage and decided to end the fight with his real sword. It wasn't just a single slash, but an acknowledgement of a swordsman who dared to bet his life on the path he chose. Using only pure swordsmanship, Mihawk can cleave through warships and split massive blocks of ice in two. This power led many to believe he possessed a devil fruit ability, but the truth is it all comes from natural talent, technique, and peak-level hockey. Throughout the series, Mihawk never suffered a single injury, even at Marineford, the gathering place of the world's strongest warriors. He was there not to fight, but to gauge the power gap between himself and Edward Newgate, the man considered the strongest in the world. In the past, Mihawk and Shanks were evenly matched opponents. But since Shanks lost an arm, Mihawk has lost interest in fighting, as he doesn't want to fight someone who is no longer in perfect condition. This implicitly confirms Mihawk's absolute confidence in solo battles. Mihawk possesses the famous hawk-like eyes, capable of observing incredibly far and accurately. At Marineford, amidst the chaotic battlefield, he was still able to track Luffy from afar and instantly rush towards him at lightning speed, as if everything around him ceased to exist. During the 2-year time skip, Mihawk directly trained Zoro. He taught Zoro how to use Bisashoku Haki to infuse his sword, making the blade durable and unbreakable. For Mihawk, every dent in his sword was a stain on a swordsman's reputation. Mihawk's slash is considered the strongest in the world. Although his sword doesn't have the range of a gun, he can easily block bullets and even slash through the air from a distance with even more devastating destructive power. Not only is he physically strong, but Mihawk also possesses an unshakable will of steel. Shanks' Conqueror's Haki didn't faze Mihawk, and even Boa Hancock's beauty couldn't distract him. For Mihawk, only the path of swordsmanship and the pinnacle of power were worthy of his attention. Boa Hancock, the pirate queen and beauty icon of One Piece, she is the captain of the Kuya Pirates and also holds the title of Queen of Amazon Lily. Before the time skip, Hancock was 29 years old and later 31, a number that doesn't reflect the overwhelming charm she possesses. Despite being considerably older than Luffy, Hancock genuinely and selflessly loves him. This isn't because of fame or power, but stems from a rare purity in this scheming pirate world. Boa Hancock possesses the Mero Mero no Mi, a devil fruit that allows her to turn anyone attracted to or desiring her into stone. With her legendary beauty, this ability is almost always absolutely effective in battle. Hancock can undo the petrification at any time. However, this ability will not work if the opponent is not attracted to her or cannot see her. Some people can even resist by inflicting pain on themselves to stay conscious. Vice Admiral Momonga once stabbed himself in the hand to avoid being affected by Hancock's power. Luffy, however, is completely immune, as his heart is extremely pure and not swayed by ordinary desires. Those with iron wills like Dracule Mihawk, Crocodile, or Smoker can also resist the effects of the Mero Mero no Mi. This shows that Hancock's power is not absolute, but depends heavily on the opponent's psychology. Not only relying on her beauty, Hancock also has the ability to turn anything she touches into stone. She combines this with extremely skillful close combat techniques, petrifying parts of her opponent's body before unleashing a powerful kick to completely destroy them. Hancock easily defeated many pacifistas, incredibly durable biological weapons, to the point that even Luffy had to be wary. This proves that her true strength is not inferior to any top warrior. She is proficient in all 3 types of haki, including Kenbun Shoku Haki, Bisashoku Haki, and especially the rare Heiyo Shoku Haki. This is clear evidence of Hancock's position among the top-tier individuals. In addition, Hancock has a loyal assistant in the giant snake Salome. It serves as her throne, means of transportation, guide, and fighting ally. Salome protects Hancock absolutely, truly a pet that is both adorable and extremely dangerous. Trafalgar D. Waterlaw, also known as the Surgeon of Death, is the captain and doctor of the Heart Pirates. His mere presence exudes a cold, dangerous, and incredibly cool aura. Law was once appointed to the Seven Warlords of the Sea, but was quickly stripped of his title after teaming up with Luffy to overthrow Don Quixote Doflamingo. This decision not only shook the underworld, but also proved Law is not easily manipulated. Law possesses the Op no Mi, a paramecia-type devil fruit known as the surgical fruit. When activated, he creates a spherical space cauldron, where everything inside is like being on his own operating table. Within room, Law can do almost anything. He can cleave ships in half, cleave people in half and the victim still survive, block bullets, extract hearts, move objects, and even swap the positions of any two objects with ease. Law also has the ability to create electrical attacks with enough destructive power to instantly incapacitate an opponent. Another special ability of his is the ability to swap souls between two people, causing the opponent to fall into a state of complete chaos. Most terrifying is the legend of the immortality surgery. If skilled enough, Law can use the Op no Mi to grant another person eternal immortality in exchange for his own life, making this ability one of the most coveted powers in the world. After the time skip, Law's room range has expanded significantly, showing that the potential of the Op no Mi can still be developed even more powerfully in the future. For a doctor, this is almost the perfect devil fruit. Law can heal, remove any object from the body, and even saved himself from amber lead, a disease that would have claimed his life at the age of 13. In addition to his devil fruit abilities, Law is also a very skilled swordsman, often combining swordsmanship with rune power to create unpredictable fighting styles. He is also proficient in Bisashoku Haki and Kenbun-shoku Haki, making Law a well-rounded and extremely dangerous warrior. And those are the first names in the 11 Lords and their powers in one piece. Remember to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. Thank you for watching. See you in part 2.